Hello everyone, and following up on the last video where we pulled the 9 packs from the Phantasmal Flames ETB, we got some really nice pulls. We're going to look at those in detail in a moment, but what we're going to do now is we're going to sort through everything that we got so that we organize them in a way and we put them back into the box, because even though I am starting still and I still have like a very small bulk collection, if I don't organize it now, it's going to be a nightmare later on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through everything that we got, right? And we're going to divide them into different types of Pokemon, if it's hollow, if it's not hollow, the energies, everything. So this is going to be a relaxing video. Just grab a cup of tea, a cup of coffee or something. And as we talk through everything that we're doing here. So we're going to set this here. We're going to grab just a small bit so that we start to like have some idea into how we're organizing this. As I've done in previous videos, I organize it by Pokemon type, and then I put the regulars and the hollow ones like in the bottom. So for example, let's start with colorless, we'll put it here, and this is hollow, so we're gonna put it in the bottom. We have water hollow next to it, fire hollow. Items and supporters, we can just put them together, later we'll organize it. We have psychic, so this is another category. We have dark, another category. We have lightning, not electricity, please, thank you. We have metal. Okay, let's move these baby boys a little bit to the back. The coin, beautiful coin, by the way. If you haven't seen it yet, it comes with the ETB. It's very, very nice with the Pokemon logo on the back. Then we have dark. All right, grass Pokemon, and we have energies. I'm gonna put the energies along with the, all right, almost fell. Along with the pack of energies that I got from the ETB. We'll sort through these in a moment, but we're just gonna put it next to the pile of the energies. I'm sorry, my neighbor just got a new dog, and that dog is barking all the day. They should take him out for a walk or something, but some people just don't know how to have dogs. They just ignore him all day on the balcony, poor dog. So we have grass Pokemon, but hollow. We have trainer, like items, and we have here, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. I had to correct this. I don't know why I put this one here, but it should go here. All right, we'll continue. Okay, and the last one here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the 9 different types of Pokemon here. I think what we're missing here is dragon type Pokemon that we didn't receive. And obviously we didn't get blue regular cards or hollow electric or lightning cards. And we didn't get regular fighting cards. Now we're going to put together all the hollows. Okay, so that's done. Then we're going to put together all the regular ones. Now that we've done this, I just realized that I shouldn't have done this because we still have the pack, so it's much better if I go through the whole pack and I organize it. So we're just going to hit Control-Z for a bit. Sorry for that. I'm learning as I go. We'll speed this up a little bit. Okay, so I reorganized it a little bit differently, but we already have like a structure. Now we're gonna go through the rest, and yeah, let's go through it. We're gonna continue sorting through these Pokemon, and then later we'll organize it in the box. Let's speed this up. Okay, real small comment here. So not right now we do have one of each of regulars and hollows with the different types. So now we have all categories here. We still don't have dragon Pokemon in this collection, but eventually we might get some. I know that dragon type Pokemon are the least common in regards to like quantity or number of Pokemon per se. So that's completely expected. We're just going to continue sorting through these. In the meantime, let's talk a little bit. Tell me in the comments, like, when did you start collecting your Pokemon cards? Did you start when you were little and you continued? Or did you step away for a while, like myself, and then you started again? Or are you just watching these types of videos even though you haven't started yet? So tell me, what's your situation like in the comments? I would love to read those. because in the last few years, like this hobby has exploded in popularity for many different reasons. Some people do it for the collection only, some people do it only to play the actual tournaments and the game itself. Some people do it as a form of investment, of course, because like some of these cards have high value, and some people do it in a mix of everything. And then we have some who do it solely for like reselling, scalping, and that whole movement that I don't really like. Actually, I know a lot of people don't like that, but okay, this is like an item, but hollow, we'll keep it on the side. Yeah, so tell me in the comments, like why do you like collecting Pokemon, or why do you like watching these types of videos? I would love to have an idea into who is watching these videos, so that I can start getting to know you a little bit better. Maybe we can start creating a small community that we're like journeying along together as we collect these beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. All right, and then we organized everything that we had here, so we're not gonna do it again like we did before. Now we're gonna just mix up all the hollows together, and then all the regulars together. Not mix them up, but just like stack them together. So we have these. Okay, so we have all the different hollows and reverse hollows here. And just a small quick reminder, if this is your first time joining my videos, thank you for joining. I hope you're enjoying this more calm, relaxed style of videos of Pokemon collections and like TCG collecting. This is something that I would have loved to see in more and more videos and channels. Yeah, so if you're liking it, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you would love to. I would love to hear your feedback of what you like about this type of video, what you think could be improved, as I am starting out, so I'm learning as I go, whether on both making this type of video or as well as in like the Pokemon information and the different types, the energies, everything. So okay, so we have our hollows in the back, our Pokemon here. Then we have the items and the trainers. Let's see what we have. So we have items, supporter, tool, stadium, supporter, stadium, item but hollow, item. Okay, so we have 2 hollow items. We're gonna put them in the back. Then we're just gonna put the items regulars here. Then we have our tools, our stadiums, and our supporters. There we go. And then we're gonna put them here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna organize all the different energy types. And we're gonna do the same thing, but this one is easy, so we're just gonna divide them up. We have our psychic, water, fighting, grass, fire, lightning, metal. I think we got one of each, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think we still have like dark. All right, we'll speed this up a little bit. Okay, and we got to the end. We do have like the 8 types of energies. We're gonna put them together. We have dark, we have metal, we're gonna sort them in this way. The psychic, I would love to go for it here. I know there's like a typical order in which they go. Let's put electric or like lightning here, because that was Pikachu, right? Then we have Charmander was 3, Squirtle was 2, and Bulbasaur was 1, I think. So, all right, so we have our energies, we have all the pulls, and we'll see what we have got so far from today's pulls. So yeah, you might have seen the different video separately. So this is everything that we got. We have, let's organize them. So we have some EX Pokemon, then, okay, great. So we have Rotom, we have Megalopony EX, which have beautiful artwork, as you can see. All right, they're already sleeved, so I can protect them. We have our beautiful red Oricorio EX, which is an ultra rare to grayed out stars. And we have, so far from all of this, I think this is my favorite one. We have an illustration rare of Piplup. This is very beautiful, very cute. And we have our promo card, which came with the Phantasmal Flames ETB of Charcadet, watching a game or like a fight, a stadium fight of a couple Pokemon, maybe they fighting it out. So these are all my special ones here. And what we're gonna do, actually, you know what? Since you guys are here, let's continue sorting through everything that I have so that I put everything here. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to, let's see. Okay, let's put this aside for a second. We're gonna get everything that we opened up in my previous videos, which was the Charizard EX Special Collection and the Mega Evolution Build and Battle deck, which is this one. And the other one was the Mega Charizard, which we got this beautiful baby boy, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it up. It's already organized, mostly. So we're gonna put together everything from here with everything from here and put it all in one collection and put it inside the box. So yeah, let's do that. We're gonna first open this up. I really like this specific pack because it has like the build and battle thing, which gives you like a ready to play pack, a ready to play deck with like 60 cards and everything, which since I am trying to learn the actual game of Pokemon TCG, that was very, very helpful. So we're gonna set this aside for a second. Okay. All right, so for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, I suggest you do. We have some interesting things going on there. But the special ones that we got from all those different videos, we have this one. Eventually, I realized that this wasn't as special as I thought it was, but because it's a future type Pokemon, it has like this design here, but for a second I thought it was like a higher rarity, and it's only a rare, but still, I sleeved it because it looks really nice. I thought it was a higher rarity. Then we have the promo card that came with the Build and Battle deck, which is actually the first promo card of this expansion, of Mega Evolution, right? Of like Gen 10, or so to say, since like it's the new series and everything. It's a very beautiful card. Let me focus the camera a little bit. There we go. Okay, so it's such a beautiful card. I really like it because it has like the holo on the illustration itself, but it also has like this stamp or like sticker thing with the Mega Evolution name on it. Then we have our beautiful Charmander with a holo effect, but with like the different stars and everything. Do we have a swirl here? I know I've started to see that having a swirl is a special thing. No, I don't think this is a full swirl. This came with the Charizard EX Special Collection, along with the big lenticular card, as well as our beautiful Charmeleon, also with a holo effect there. Then we have our Charizard itself, EX, which has an amazing design. It's the Terra version, and it's all crystallized and everything. All the Pokemon that are like crystallized, I think those are the ones that are under the category of Terra, which is really beautiful. Then we have our Paldean Clodsire EX with beautiful stars design and like just like jumping through the picture. And then we have Flamigo EX, very nice, very cute. Opening its beak. Then we have this beautiful full art. This is a 1-star, so it's an illustration rare of Garganacl. It's really nice colors there, orange, brownish, beige colors. Then we have really nice color palette on this Mega Manectric EX. I really like the combination of like yellow, purple, blue. It's really nice. I love it. And then we have my favorite card so far, because this was my first ever hit and my first ever pack. Like from the very first pack that I opened, I got this one and I got very excited, which is an ultra rare, 2 grade stars. Then it's 240 out of 182, which makes it a secret. We're gonna open it up a little bit, right, to show you the texture on this card. Is it zoomed in? All right, look at that. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Look at that detail of the line texture. And I really like, for example, the skin does not have texture, whereas the hair, the facial hair, the beard, the clothes has different types of texture. I really like that because it gives it like different texture quality to it when you're looking at it, and different reflection when you look at it from the light. It's really nice. So we'll sleeve it again. Thank you, Professor Turo. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mix together all the special ones with the existing special ones, right? Let's organize them in order of how much I like them. Since these videos are a little bit more like relaxed and everything, so we're doing this really calmly, just spending some nice time together. Let's see everything that we have, and then we'll organize based on how much I like them. Obviously, we're gonna start with this one because it's like the most regular one among everything that we have here, right? Then we're gonna go with the promo card here of Meganium. Then we're gonna go, let's see. Okay, we have our, like the EX ones. We have Rotom, then we have Manectric, then we have Lopunny, right? Okay, no, let's put Lopunny in the end and Manectric here because these two can go before that because I really like these two a little bit more, right? Then we're gonna continue, that was EX. Okay, so to start the EX category, we're gonna put Charizard here, which would put Charmeleon here, which would put Charmander here. Okay, we're doing some progress, right? It has some like really nice order to it. And then we have these ones, right? So these are like full arts. Then we have this one. So from the EX going into an EX, what is it? Ultra rare. So Oricorio here. Then we have these four. Let's start with the promo card, right, of Charcadet. Then based on how much I like them, I think, okay, this one definitely, it's really nice and everything, but these two definitely are much more beautiful than this one, in my opinion. Everyone has their different opinion. It's such a beautiful card. Look at that. All right. And art style and everything, I think I'm preferring Piplup, but rarity-wise, this is a much higher hit than Piplup. I don't know price-wise. I don't think I'm gonna go into like the whole pricing thing yet because I think it removes a little bit from the beauty of collecting the artworks. Eventually we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm just gonna put Piplup here and then we're gonna close off with the ultra rare Professor Turo's scenario. So we have our big hits. We're gonna put them here. And now we're gonna start organizing everything that we have gotten in the previous packs. I separated it in like this because this is the full deck that I get from the build and battle, and this one we're not gonna mix them among everything else because this is like a full ready to play 60 card deck that, you know what, I think I will sleeve here. Maybe we could do that at the end of the video so that this is a deck that I will actually play with. So we'll do that at the end of the video so that we have that. And then these ones they are already organized from the last time, so it's gonna save us a lot of time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna see, okay, what we just organized a little bit earlier. Okay, we have the supporters, we have the Pokemon, regulars and hollows, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate as well. We have all the Pokemons, they're already separated by type, which saves us a lot of time. And then it stops here. Okay, so we have our regular Pokemon. Let's just like mix them up based on type. So we have colorless. Let's look for the colorless here, which are these ones. All right. So colorless is ready. Then we have lightning. Let's look for lightning here. Apart from the fact that like collecting Pokemon cards and collecting the Pokédex and everything, all of this is somewhat therapeutic for me. I don't know if you agree. Tell me what you think in the comments. So we have the colorless, the electric, and we have grass. Let's see, grass. I called it leaf Pokemon in the first few videos. I'm sorry for that. Let's look for grass Pokemon here. Where are they? There we go. Okay, so grass go together. Then we already have the fires here. Already doing some progress. The fire go together. Eventually, I think I'm gonna get like those, I don't know what they're called, but the card holders that you can use for organizing for like steps like this. That would be nice, but that will come eventually. So we're gonna start with the grass Pokemon. Then with the water Pokemon, right? So grass, water, fire, electric, or lightning, right? We already have them here. We'll continue. We have, what do we have? Let's do next, what do we do next? Let's do colorless because after electric, after lightning, that was Eevee, right? So thinking about like the original Gen 1 Pokemon. Komala is one of my favorite Pokemon lately because it's so cute. It has such a cozy, beautiful, tiny little vibe that I really like. And look at that lighthouse, the swing set. I really like it. So colorless Pokemon or like normal Pokemon go after that. So we have grass, water, fire. Ooh, fighting went into here by mistake. I'm sorry. Fire, lightning, normal. Then let's go into fighting since they are already here, right? Fighting Pokemon. Let's look for the fighting from this set. What is your favorite type of Pokemon? Like, do you have a favorite type? Like, do you prefer dark Pokemon on top of everything else? Oh, there's no fighting here. Okay, there's no fighting here. So this is the fighting Pokemon. Do you prefer grass Pokemon? Do you prefer fire Pokemon? Tell me in the comments. Let's go for psychic. Let's go for psychic. So we're gonna, this is dark, this goes here. We're gonna look for all the psychic ones here. Let's see, psychic. There we go. All right, we're making some progress. And apart from your favorite Pokemon, also tell me which generation do you prefer? Like, do you prefer Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 8, maybe more recently? Tell me that in the comments. Let's go for dark. We still have some psychic here. I know that as far, and we have some fire. Did I really look for all the Pokemon? Yeah, this is gonna happen. I'm sure this will happen as we organize, and then as we sleeve them up and put them in the binder, we're gonna see that we misorganized some of them. That's completely okay. We're doing this casually. Okay. All right, let's just check all the dark. Okay, everything dark here. Let's put it here. Then we have fire Pokemon that we didn't look at this at all. I'm very sorry for that, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna insert those fire here. Then we have grass Pokemon. Let's put it beneath Oddish. And then we have a little bit of everything here, actually. We have fighting. And fighting, I think it was around after regular. Okay, colorless, fighting. Then we have lightning, which were around after water, if I'm not mistaken. No, sorry, after fire. There we go, lightning, right? Then we have metal. And is this the only dragon type Pokemon that I pulled from everything? Wow, okay. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so let's do a quick checkup and speed this up a little bit so that we double check that we have everything in order. Okay, we have everything organized and ordered in the regular stack of Pokemon. We're gonna do the same thing with the hollow ones, right? And this is like the two stacks that we got from the other day, and from today we're gonna separate the items and everything. There's some mix-ups here. Yeah, as we go, I know that some things are gonna be mixed up. That's okay. This is why it's good to always like reorganize and take a look again. So we have, okay, we have regular trainers and things like that. We have a hollow one. Energies, we'll look at that in a moment. Okay, all right, so we'll go through these Pokemon right here. So we have electric. Let's do a couple categories first. Okay, let's look for these. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we want lightning, leaf, lightning, grass, and fire. So we have fire. We have lightning. And we have grass, right? Then next, what we're gonna look for is, let's see, we're gonna look for, what do we need? We need water, colorless, and fighting, which are the next ones. So let's put fighting here. Let's put colorless here. And let's put water. I don't think I got water hollow. Oh, we have. Okay, we have silicone on this one. All right. So do we have anything else for these groups? We don't. I don't think we do. Okay, yeah, we do. Fire here. We have grass here. Colorless here. and fighting. Okay, so we have our first categories, which are grass, followed by water, followed by fire, lightning, colorless or normal, then fighting. Then what did we have after fighting? We have psychic, dark, metal. Psychic, dark, metal. Okay. All right, let's go through them. So we have psychic, dark, metal. All right, perfect. So we have that organized, all the different hollows in the same order of the regulars. So we have that. Then we have our energies. This deck is already organized, so we're just gonna insert these small, like little quantity that we got from the previous time. Okay, so let's look at it really quickly. And I don't know if I organized it the same way as I did now. So we have grass, water, fire, electric. Yeah, it's a different order. Base. Oh, of course, like the colorless doesn't count, like, because it's like any type of energy. So after lightning, we have fighting. Then we have, I think it was psychic. Wait, give me a moment. Oh, where is it? Okay. Then we have psychic, which from here we need the psychic one, right? I know that with the organizers it would be much better, but that would be for future videos when I invest a little bit more in this collection. Then we have our grass. Okay, there we go. We have lightning. Oh, it doesn't, I don't have long enough nails to like pull it up. All right, let's continue. Then we have the fighting. Then we have psychic, and we said dark first, and then metal. Dark, and then metal. All right, all the energies that I have apart from the deck itself are here. Regular Pokemon, Holo Pokemon, energies, and let's do trainers cards. Okay, so we have stadium, item. We'll speed this up a little bit. Okay, great. So we have the 4 different type of trainer cards, which we have the supporters, right? Then we have the items. Let's put them together here, like the ones that are repeated. Then we have our tools, the ones that are repeated in the end. And then we have our stadiums. We only have 3. And then we have the hollow ones here. So we have 2 items and 1 tool. We'll put them together like this. And then we're going to put the stadiums in the bottom, followed by the tools, followed by the items, followed or preceded technically by the different supporters, right? And then we have our items here. We're going to put them in the bottom. Okay, so we have everything that is trainer. It's going to be followed by the hollows. It's going to be followed by the Pokemon. It's going to be followed by the energy. And for this, what we're going to do is we're going to use these dividers that came with the ETB. And let's open this up. What we're going to do is put all the energy in the back. Right. Let's give it some room. Okay, does it show? Okay, so we have our energies. We put one divider only, thank you. We put a divider. Then we're gonna put the trainers, all of them together. I'm not gonna separate the hollow ones from the regular ones because they're not bulky enough yet. So we're just gonna put the trainers, right? Separator. Then we're gonna put all the different hollow and reverse hollow Pokemon. And we're gonna put it here. Then we're gonna use, we'll put a divider, then we're gonna put the big bulk that we have right now, okay, of all the regular Pokemon and all the organization we just did. Okay, then we're gonna put a divider, then we're gonna put our special ones, Eventually we're gonna have a binder so that we put everything together, but we're gonna put these here. And we're gonna put the divider, and I think that's perfect because we only have one more divider, which is eventually when I sleeve the deck itself, it will go here, and the divider itself. All right, great. So I think that's good for this video, where I'm actually gonna sleeve that deck in a separate video so I don't make this video too long. So we're gonna see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.